Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a no contact, low communication reading for my twin flames or my soulmates in separation. Let's see what your person's thinking and feeling, what guidance Spirit has for you, love messages from your person. Anything Spirit wants to share with me today, please take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. If you are not interested in knowing what your past is doing, this reading is not going to be for you. Check out your collective love readings. This is for somebody who's wondering about the person they haven't heard from. What is that person thinking and feeling? Where is this connection headed, Spirit? I ask that you guide me. I am listening for you now. Let's see what they want you to know. Spirit, please share with me. I have they're not ready. They're not ready. I have they need time to breathe. They're taking a breath. Maybe they've been taking a breath for a little too long. Maybe they've been breathing a little too long and you're getting frustrated. That it's time to, it's too intense. A little bit of a pushing you away there. It's become too intense. I can't do this right now. I have, let's be honest. Oh, boy, if we could put that on a big blinking sign somewhere. Let's be honest. All right, let's be honest. What is it that you need us to know? If you need the space and time, you need time to breathe. What is it that you need us to know? Someone is coming. Okay, a little bit of a, I'm on my way. I will be there, but I'm not quite ready. So it could be I'm on my way. Time to go. I'm thinking of you and I need to talk. So, well, that's good news. That's good news. This feeling of you're on my mind. I'm going to say it that way. So that's at least what we want. Let's see what the cards, they're saying a fresh start at the bottom of the deck. A fresh start. I like the hearts too. It seems so simple. It's a pretty little card. Fresh start. Can we start over? Is this something that we can do? I think that Spirit just said we're both open to it. We're both open to this fresh start. I feel like the hurt or the pain is neutralized. I don't know how to say it any other way, that we're both kind of at an impasse, that neither one of us is really, really angry with the other. We've kind of both calmed down. We're both in a better place. So a fresh start would be nice. Spirit, tell me what it is that sometimes we have to clean that slate and we have to just say, all right, starting over, a do-over, right? A do-over. I have an Ace of Cups. They still have feelings for you. They really do. That is a strong card. I have a Devil. What is that Devil, Spirit? I have a Two of Swords. That's coming into me as a trust. I'm having a hard time trusting. Trust was lost. I have a Page of Pentacles. There's the starting over. There's the planting new seeds, literally. You can see this little page is out there planting new seeds. Can I have some clarifying cards on this Devil, please, Spirit? What has happened in this connection? I have a Knight of Pentacles, a Two of Pentacles, just a deciding factor. And I have a Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to say that there's some kind of forgiveness after something difficult. After a difficult time, there is some kind of forgiveness. And I feel like there's forgiveness on both sides. And I feel like when we look at the big picture and we really take it in as to how much I've learned and the lessons that Spirit has been giving me since you've been gone, I do feel that if we take it slow, and I know you don't want to hear that, if we take it slow, we can realize that we really are meant to be together. So I do feel this is a choice that we both have to make, that if we take it slow, we're going to be okay. that we should be together. It's still a meant to be. And that's always the question. Are we supposed to be together? Are we meant to be? We are if we are both willing to work at it. But we're going to have to go slower because we did lose some trust. Now, whether somebody crossed the line, whatever happened, we're both willing to forgive. That's the starting point. So we start with forgiveness. And whatever that means to you, I feel like we're in a neutral zone. That I forgive you, you forgive me. So there's apologies. There is understanding, Spirit just said. And there's moving on. There's a sense of we've got to move on from this. And there's a sense of repairing the damage. I hear a million voices in my head telling me the things I should have said. What I should have said to you. But they can still say whatever they want. They can come back and say what they need to say. You are the one that I've been looking for my whole life. Why did I push you away? So there is a feeling of kicking themselves. Sometimes we push people away because we want to sabotage ourselves for some reason. We don't feel like we are worthy of this kind of love, or that somebody could really love us for just us. But this pushing away, I regret pushing you away, and I'm realizing that now. I shouldn't have just hung up the phone. I shouldn't have just not called you. I shouldn't have blocked you. Whatever the pushing away energy is. I feel that it wasn't right. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about everything. And I do believe this. I believe there's a sincere apology that the only way we're going to be able to have that fresh start is if somebody looks you in the eye and says, I'm really, really sorry for how much I hurt you. I'm really, really sorry for how I treated you, or how I left things, or how I've had you wait for me. I just feel like it's a very sincere, from their heart, from their soul apology. I've been thinking about how can I fix things. I have to tell you, if your person's thinking about how I can fix things, then this person wants to come back. This is somebody who is putting some thought and energy. They might not be quite ready to come back. They're trying to figure out what they have to do to get back into this relationship, but they want to fix it. And fixing starts with picking up the phone. It starts with that apology. It starts with, we got to talk. We've got to have a meeting. We've got to look at each other. I need more time to heal and love myself. So if they're taking the time, and this separation time is so that they're healing, it is so that they're learning, and they're not just like out there running around and they're trying to find themselves, or they're just really trying to see what it is that they want, then that's okay too, because we all need to heal at times in our lives. Sometimes we just need to take a break from life. So maybe your person just needed a total break, emotional break. Spirit, please share with me. What is it you have? I have a Page of Pentacles again. There's the planting of seeds. Like, I have the ideas of how this can work. I want to put in some time. I have a Chariot. This person wants to come back. This person is giving me every indication that they're holding back. They're still holding back. And they're reliving, Spirit just said. I said, why are they holding back? They're reliving the episode. They're reliving over and over again in their mind that final conversation, the final words that were said. Maybe there were some things that were said or done that were really, really hurtful on both sides. And they just keep replaying it in their mind like a broken record. And that is what's holding them back. They're not over this. They're not over the actual, are they ready to forgive you? Yes, but they keep going back to, and I feel like it's specific. It's like one thing that happened, one thing that was said, and they're holding on to that like the Holy Grail. Okay. So if they've got to get that out of their system. They've got to move on from that. And this Chariot's going to help them move on. I really do. I feel like they're going to gain the strength to move on from this, but they just aren't there yet. They are that broken record in their head of something that either was said or a reaction. Just not cool. And they just can't get it out of their mind. I have a Knight of Wands. I have a King of Wands. They want the passion that they had back. They want the passion that we had back. And can we get it back? Am I going to guard myself because I'm afraid? Like if you walked away and they try to win you back and you take them back, they're always going to fear that you're going to walk away again. So that would be an example of what they're doing. They're like, am I always going to feel as passionate about you within the back of my head, this fear of that you're going to hurt me again, that you're going to push me away again, or vice versa. If they did it to you, if they pushed you away, there's always that, will you leave me again? But Spirit's saying we have to try. We have to try again. And it is a sense of maybe we just weren't ready for this connection, or we had one more thing we needed to learn before this connection could move forward. There's a lot of people that separate for a period of time. They go out, they do their own thing, and then they realize that this was a really good connection, and that they really, if they had put more effort and time into it, they would have everything. But they went searching for something else somewhere else. So this is a sense of finding ourselves again and trying again. So this is good news for my no contact. I do have an 8 of Cups. I know I walked away. Now this is coming into me as I'm going to try to walk away from the feelings that I've been holding on to. The resentment, the anger issues. They just said if somebody has anger issues. And I'm going to try to walk away from this. I'm going to try to forget this. I'm going to let bygones be bygones. I'm not going to keep fighting over the same thing. And I truly am going to just walk towards a more peaceful energy, a more fulfilling energy, and a more loving energy. So sometimes we just have to walk away from what happened, from what was said, and we put it in the bucket of stuff happens in long-term relationships. People say things, people argue, people fight, people hurt each other, but they still love each other and they start again. So I do feel like this is, let's be honest. All right, we're going to be honest. We're going to be brutally honest. And let's try a fresh start. Tell me more, Spirit. What is it that you want me to hear? What is it that you need me to know? My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me? So do you feel a soul connection? Do you feel a psychic connection to this person? And you probably do. You probably feel them popping into your head all the time because they're thinking of you. You think about holidays with them. You're wondering what they're doing, what their plans are for the holidays. And Spirit's saying they're missing you. They don't have any plans. So they could be a little bit of a pity pot because they're not with you. Maybe you did have plans. Time passes, but my feelings don't change. Even though you no longer trust me with your heart, we've got to get back to trusting each other. We've got to get back that spark. We have to try again. It is how it's coming into me. Sometimes we're just not ready to throw in the towel. We have unfinished business and we're not finished. Sometimes you know when you're finished and sometimes you just know that you're not. You just know this connection can't possibly be over, not with this much feeling. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? And do you still want me? That's always the question. One of you may want to come back, but the other one says, no, I'm afraid that you're going to just turn around and walk away again. What's to guarantee me that, in a few months from now, it's convenient for you to just check out again? So there's the trust. There's the worry. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. I'm looking for you. I'm looking in stores for you. I'm looking in parking lots for you. When I drive down the street in the neighborhood that I know that you live in or work in, I'm hoping to catch a glimpse of you. If I go to a certain bar that we used to go to all the time, I'm thinking of you. So this person is, it's almost like I'm visiting our hangouts, wherever you guys used to go, wherever you guys used to go together. I feel like I'm going there, just expecting to bump into you, hoping to bump into you. Like that would be an easier way to reconnect. But the best way to reconnect is pick up the phone. Pick up the phone, knock on my door. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. I have been walking away from this. I have pushed this away. They said neglected you in a sense because they didn't share their real feelings or they weren't true to themselves. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? Do you still have the same feelings? It depends on how long you've been away from each other. If you've been away from each other for years, you don't just pick up where you left off. You're going to have to rebuild something. You're going to have to get to know each other all over again. You could have the attraction again. You could have the interest again, but you're going to have to get to know each other all over again. If it's only been a matter of a couple of weeks or days, that's a different story. You pick right up where you left off. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. So there's the person avoiding their feelings. They need to tell you, if they come back, they have to tell you why they're back and why they want to be back in your life. I still feel connected to you, but I've waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? If there's been a big delay in time, this person's trying to come back after years and you still think about them all the time. They're saying you've moved on. I worry that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it? Do you still think about me? Now, twin flames have an incredible telepathic connection. And it is a feeling of we never stop thinking about each other. And we have this invisible energy string tying us together. So I always like to think that when they pop into your head, it usually means that they're thinking about you. So if this person's constantly popping into your head, it means that they're thinking about you and you're receiving that energy. You're receiving that thought. So I always feel that way because why would this person be popping into your head all day long? So let's see time-wise. Anything about time? Time is of the essence. Anything about time around this connection? I have next year. Okay. You're saying goodbye. I don't know. They say 2020. Maybe this person's been gone for a few years. Maybe this ended, that these are masks from the pandemic. So maybe the pandemic came between us for some of you. But next year is right around the corner. We're in November. 2025 is right around the corner. So that's kind of encouraging. I have February. I have in the morning. You're going to hear from this person in the morning. Maybe they're an early riser. Maybe they like to talk in the morning, grab a cup of coffee. I have November. Boy, how about one morning? They might reach out to you for the holiday. They may reach out to you and wish you a happy Thanksgiving. I'm recording this Thanksgiving Eve. So this is going to be uploaded Thanksgiving Eve. And maybe they're going to reach out to you for some of you. Maybe it's kind of a hope that they want to reach out to you the morning of Thanksgiving Eve, which would be really nice. Spirit, what else do you have for us? What sign could they be? I have a Scorpio, a Libra, Sagittarius. Don't worry if you don't see your person's sign, just a couple clues. I have Capricorn, and I have a Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and they're saying Aquarius at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you need me to know? What is it that you want me to hear? I have Conquest, just another notch in my headboard. I feel like this is somebody blaming somebody else, that I feel like I'm just one of many. And it could be Spirit's way of saying, no, you weren't just one of many. You're very important to this person, okay? You weren't just another notch in their belt, or just somebody that, you know, was casual for them. You're very important to this person. This person's very connected to you. It's some kind of soul connection. I feel like I'm drowning. You're going under and barely keeping things afloat. Ask for help. If you've really been struggling with this connection, you really miss your person, surround yourself with, they said loving angels. How beautiful. Surround yourself with your angels. Surround yourself with your friends, your family. This is a good week to really connect to other people in your life so that you're not alone. I have fears. You act aggressive, but you are just protecting yourself. Soften your heart so you can feel again. You could be defending yourself. You could have said some really, really harsh words just because you were angry, or you were just defending yourself in a sense of, you're really hurting my feelings and I'm gonna push back. So maybe there was a sense of, I really was aggressive. I really did say the wrong things. I wrote the wrong things. I freaked out in text messages, whatever it was. I have escaping. Love is an emotional escape for you. Be sure you are getting involved for the right reasons. Make sure you want this person back for the right reasons, not just because I need to have somebody in my life. I can't be without somebody. So make sure you want this person for the right reasons, because if they walked away from you, there's got to be some really, really good reasons to take them back. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? I have a Two of Wands. I see a future with you. That's my King of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. And a Nine of Wands. So I'm taking my time. I've got hurt, I'm repairing, I'm resting, and I'm going to pick myself up again. And I'm going to make a decision that I do want to put the effort and the time into our future. I really feel this person's looking for a fresh start. Will you forgive me? I regret pushing you away. We have unfinished business. I really feel that way today. I'm hoping they reach out to you for the holidays. That would be really nice. I have an Eight of Cups. There's I'm going to have a hard time getting over the walking away. Two of Swords. I have a Sun. We can start over. And a Five of Cups. I don't want to be disappointed again. I don't want this beginning to start and then end again. I'd be devastated if you walked away again. And it's almost like a third time. I feel like we've done this before. I feel like we've been here before. They come back and then they turn around again. So for those of you that struggle with on again, off again relationships, we have to find the reason why. We have to find, what is that trigger that happens in somebody that they say, I'm not doing this right now. And they think nothing of shutting off their phone. I'm not going to talk to you for a few days. I'll talk to you when I feel like it. What is that trigger that happens? Like, what is causing them to do that? So we've got to figure out why they get spooked. Could be fear. Spirit, please share with me. I have feminine energy. Beautiful. I miss your feminine energy. I miss the gentleness. I miss your nurturing. I miss your touch, Spirit just said. So whatever that is, it can be, I miss making love to you. I miss kissing you. I miss holding your hands. Spirit, please share with me. I'm exhausted. This person's putting a lot of time into, I feel empty, I feel tired, I feel exhausted, and it is draining. It's emotionally draining not being with the person who you're supposed to be with. You're in love with somebody, you can't be with them, they don't want to be with you, they're not talking to you, and you don't know what's going on. It is an emotional roller coaster, and it's emotionally exhausting. Absolutely. I have a nightlife. This came into me as I'm worried about you being out having a good time without me. That somebody's going to pick you up, somebody's going to hit on you, you're going to find somebody else. So a little bit of jealousy coming in there for me, that you're having a good time. You could be posting on social media that you're out with your friends, you're having a good time, you're not missing anything. I have clingy, a dead relationship, old exes. Our old exes, this feels like an old ex had come out of the shed. Looks like an old shed, doesn't it? They came out of the shed and you were like, who is that? Who is that? Where did they come from? And I don't want that in our lives. And all I'm asking for is some harmony, some peace, some balance. I want to get back to this. How do we get back to, I don't want to fight. I want to have a good time again. I want to be happy with you. So it is a feeling of how do we do this? And maybe we're too far gone. Maybe we can't get it back, but I really feel like we want to try. I really feel like we want a fresh start. So the good news is I'm for some of you, I'm not going to commit. This is a general reading. For some of you, this person wants to come back, and we are going to figure it out. Spirit, can I have some loving messages, please? Whoa. Let's see. You have my heart, and you make me feel whole. You are my one and only true love. So did this person suddenly realize that without you, I'm nothing? Did they suddenly realize they're missing the piece of the puzzle? You know, like you are it. So you make me feel whole. And without you, I'm exhausted. I'm drained. I'm not myself. You speak to me through music. I listen to love songs and imagine you here next to me. I daydream about you. Maybe I just chill out listening to music that we normally listen to. Wish you were here next to me. Do you feel when our energies merge as one? I feel crazy in love with you. This person could be really struggling with, I'm pulling my hair out. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get you back. I don't know what to say. I don't know if you're going to take me back. So they've got to start at the very beginning, Spirit just said, and they've got to start with just talking to you. You've broken down the barriers I had around my heart. You could be the first person that this person's ever really fallen in love with. And they're realizing that now. They can't just walk away from somebody that they're in love with. So it's not as easy as they thought it was going to be. They could have walked away from other people in the past and felt nothing and just moved on with their life and said, it's over. But this time it's different. This time they are feeling the pain. Everyone wants you. Everyone wants you. And I fear that you will find someone better than me before I am ready to be the person you deserve. So there's the fear of you're out, you're meeting people, you're going to move on. But hey, if they wait much longer, you will move on. It's going to be their loss. And there's nothing they're going to be able to do about it then, because you could be with somebody else that you really want to be with, that you can trust isn't going to walk away. I believe we are meant to build an empire together, hand in hand. So you could have had dreams, you could have goals, and we've talked about a lot of things, Spirit said. We've talked a lot about our future. We've talked about how amazing this is. And I don't think this person wants to walk away from all of that either. I feel like that was an investment in time and energy, and And they really believed it when they said it. When they said those things to you, they really believed it. I know that we belong together and there is a higher purpose for our connection. So this person who feels that you have my heart, I know that we belong together. You really are my one true love. Do we push people away that we love? Yes. Do we run because we're scared? Yes. Do we get upset with somebody, be really, really angry with them, be crazy, resentful for the things that they've said, but still love them? Absolutely. So I really feel like this connection is going to heal. I really feel like this connection is going to find their way back together and Spirit just said, and spend a lifetime together. So I'm going to put this out to the universe. If this is meant to be, this will be. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamelinPsychicMedium.com.